Using EQ to tune a speaker system, this is, to me, the most important part of my job, I think. It's tuning your instrument. So if you're sensitive to your instrument, you can get it in tune to the point where you know what's going to happen when you change different frequencies on a channel, for instance. First of all, I would start with the graphs. If there's a house graph, a 31 band graphic equalizer, 1/3 octave equalizer, I flatten it. Start it, everything at 0. You want everything to be at 0 so you have your 0 reference point. And the way I do it, because I've been doing this for years, is I take a microphone and I speak into the mic and I make weird sounds through the mic. But I know my voice and I know the response that I get from it in a speaker system, so I can hear which frequencies might be jumping out more than others, or which tonality is not nice, and what I'm sort of looking for to smooth out the PA, together with the sound of how the room is going to react. There's a lot of different variables. Every room is different, every PA is different. How the speakers are set up is, if you've got somebody who set up the PA totally ass backwards, then sometimes you don't have time to fix it and you kind of have to deal with it. In an ideal situation, if everything's set up properly and functioning the way it's supposed to function, I can go to a graph with a vocal mic and listen to sounds. Now, EQ is just a series of frequencies, and frequencies are just a series of notes. So a 1/3 octave graphic equalizer is taking an octave, like on a piano, and breaking it down in thirds. So you can hear harmonics based on that scale. And it's your basic scale, C to C. But you're dealing with different octaves of it. So you're dealing with the low end, say, 40 hertz to 200 hertz. You're dealing with low mid, which is like 200 to 400 hertz. All hertz are all notes. They're all notes on a scale. You hear the term A440, that's A, the note A, which is a frequency of 440 hertz, which is the speed of the wave. So if you can think, if you know what your frequencies, how they correlate to an instrument note, you might be able, it's ear training, you might be able to tune your ear to hearing which frequencies might be ringing in the room or ringing through the PA. It's really important to know this so that you can understand where you need to take away certain frequencies out of a PA to make the room a little bit clearer, to make it respond a little bit tighter, so that you don't have to do as much work on the channel. If I can tune a PA in a perfect situation and get it the way I like it, I hardly have to do any work on the channel with the microphones. If I have good microphones also, it makes my whole day easy. I'm totally not working. I'm letting the room work for me. I'm letting the microphones work for me.